Hello. Congratulations on first, Melon. Well done. Penis indeed. What's going on, May? Enjoy your lurk. I'm hoping to finish this today, but this is where we got to yesterday. We've got the thing on here, stuff inside of it, the main area built. We've only got 2 bags left, so let's send it. It's a Baldur's Gate 3 night. Lego looks so good. Lego do be looking kind of good. I love Lego. Okay, I'm gonna move this out of the way for now. I'm feeling a decent bit better, but also I'm coughing more. I think because everything's just kind of draining out of me now. And I'm on very little sleep. But, I mean, that's just kind of how it is, so we're just gonna vibe. I'm gonna play with some Legos. Standard stuff, you know how it is. Standard adult human things. There's like a lot of little pink flowers in here. Kind of neat. Okay. It's so this first thing we're building is like a little tree. So I guess let's get on that. Today I played some Animal Crossing, and I was trying to do this thing that I had seen where you basically have these paths leading up to your house, like your house is surrounded by water, and you've got these paths leading up to it, but the paths are not like actual bridges. They are just they're just paths. So it's not like actually a river. But I did that, and it looked much better on the other person's thing when they did it than when I did it. So I think I'm probably an Animal Crossing fraud if I've ever seen one. Why is my headset like cutting out constantly? I don't understand. Hopefully that's just on my end and not on your guys' end, but I guess we're going to find out. Like, does it ever just like completely cut out for you guys sometimes? Or not so much? Unless somebody says something about it, I'm gonna assume that it does not do that. But now that I don't have the other piece in here, I've got more room for instructions, which is kind of nice. You guys ever think about stuff? I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. Well, I say I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. I've been doing as much thinking as my brain will allow at the current juncture due to being sick, which maybe isn't that much, but it's some. I think thinking some should be celebrated. What? I missed a step from the last one, which was taking this little red piece and putting it in here so that I can connect this. And now we've got part of a trunk. I'll make this other piece. The thing cutting in and out is gonna kind of send me. Partly because I'm like, this music is slapping. It's very good music. Animal Crossing has some very good music in it. I don't know if it gets enough recognition for that. Maybe it does, but oh, I'm missing another piece. Not this one. This one. I don't know, putting together these trees is really my favorite, but it's okay. It's not too bad. I just tend to just enjoy Lego as a whole, so works out. Feels like this is not on all the way. Oh no. It was a little weird. But then we can go ahead and attach this to here. But not that way. We want it attached this way. These two things on the side here. Front side. And then we get to put the little horns in here. You know what they say? Mess with the bull, get the horn. Yeah, and this music thing, man. I'm looking forward to, hopefully before long, get back into streaming more like actual games. I mean, the Lego stuff has been quite fun, but it's, I do like playing games as well. And there's some that I probably should play. I'm like, oh yeah, I could do that on stream. Just because in general, there tends to be a lot of smaller indie games that are on stream, or that I normally play on stream. Okay, I don't, this says to put it into the base that we have there, but I'm not going to do that yet. I need to figure out this audio thing. I don't know, maybe it'll be better. Maybe it won't make a difference, I don't know. I did also turn off blurp. I kind of just decided that I wasn't really taking advantage of it a whole lot, and having like 2 people with walk-ons, I was like, I don't really care. So I don't think this is the right piece. Did end up turning that off. If people end up not enjoying that, then so be it. I guess let me know if you really wanted it to be there. Do I not have the pieces that it feels like I should be having here? Oh. It's because I somehow missed an entire step. Which is not using those, using this. I'm trying not to cough a whole bunch and blow your ears out, but we'll see how successful I am with that. You never truly do know. I hope you all are doing well. I've been doing, outside of the illness, I've been doing okay. Trying to work at, I don't know how exactly to, I guess, making myself happy, right? Instead of relying on other people for sources of that happiness. Turns out, oddly enough, that might be a benefit to me. Also, I've been reading up on different things. Apparently, people with ADHD tend to have this thing. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but the oh, here's the rod. They have this thing basically where they take things too personally, or some sort of rejection thing about it. I thought that was interesting because nobody's ever talked about something like that with me, which I thought that was neat. I think there just tends to be like a lot of ADHD and ADHD adjacent things that are or stem cause me issues, essentially, that I don't know are caused by ADHD, right? But this one was kind of like I'm sorry, I was making sure I had this right. This one was kind of interesting because I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I've experienced that before. Which, I mean, I guess most of these things are things that I've experienced before, but, you know. Is what it is. So, I've got this one going front and back. This one also goes front and back, apparently. I don't know, the building techniques for the trees are not my favorite. But you know, you can't win them all. Sometimes you can't win any of them. Maybe that's too real for a Twitch stream. No, we finally get to use these little things, little brown things. I've never seen these used before. Kind of interesting. I'm gonna put that on the top of here. I've also been, one of the other things I've been doing is, me and some friends have been wanting to do like a D&D thing. And so nobody offered to DM, so I did. But I've played not very much D&D. Which is fine, it's not like that big of a deal, but then there's just like a lot of things to learn, you know? Huh. I put this on wrong. This is supposed to be on the other side. Look at this. Oh no, my leaf. But I've been kind of struggling with a lot of the D&D stuff because I don't have a ton of experience with it. I think I've got cool ideas for things, but actually running the games is a lot more difficult than that. And it seems like the players that we have they're great, but they're a lot more cautious than I was expecting them to be. Brother, can you stop freaking out, audio? That'd be great. But they're more cautious than I was expecting them to be, which is not necessarily like a bad thing. But some things that I was like, hey, they'll obviously want to interact with this. They were like, I am not going to touch that. That thing scares me. Which is, not something that I really expected. Oh, for God's sake. I've got to make 17 of these things. Okay. However, We haven't done like an actual combat yet. And so I get to learn how to do all of that this week. 1 second, I'm gonna mute my microphone so I can cough. Oh, mate, thank you for the watch streak. That doesn't pop up in my other chat thing. I don't know when you did that, but I appreciate it either way. Very kind of you. But yeah, there's just a lot of different things that I've got to figure out, right? It's a little scary. I've got all sorts of plans, but it has to like all come together at some point, and that's the harder part for me. Like I've got all of these certain like scenes that I want to have play out, but I don't know how to really connect them. Keep sneaking in at low volume because the whole party hasn't shown up yet. Oh, fair enough. Are you playing? You must be playing Baldur's Gate 3 multiplayer. Anytime I've tried to play those games multiplayer, it's like it feels like it takes forever. 4 of us, yeah, fair enough. And it's also like we all want to do things, so we don't get like a full picture of like the lore and stuff like that, which I think kind of takes away from a lot of it. So I think if I were to play Baldur's Gate 3, it would be like a single player thing, or at least I'd do a single player thing in addition to multiplayer. We're in Act 3. Is there just 3 acts? I don't remember how much Divinity and those games had. Yes, sir. Okay, fair enough. So you're getting pretty close to the end, is what you're saying. Make sure I know where I'm putting these. End, and not end. Okay, that's a little not my favorite. I'm gonna mess that up somewhere. That's okay. Leaves are allowed to be messed up, right? Bob Ross would say it's a happy little accident. One day I hope to have the calm demeanor that man had. But I don't know if my soul possesses that kind of a demeanor. You know? Something of an inflammatory individual. My humor does not always work the best on people. Well, I mean, it kind of depends, right? Some people, it's like, it's fine. But to other people, it can feel very abrasive. But it's how my whole family is very, very pro-Raz. Pro like poking fun at you kind of thing. But I think what I've been learning is I can't treat everybody the same that I would treat my family, right? Because that kind of thing just doesn't work with everybody, and instead just makes me come across as an asshole. So that's something I've been trying to work on a bit. I think one of the benefits of doing like a calmer stream like this is that it's a little bit easier for me to not channel that as much. For example, if I was like playing a different game, if I would ever fail something, then people come through the chat and they like make some jokes about it, like hit me with a well, we used to have a "you're bad" redeem, but I did get rid of that. But things like that, and then I'd like hit them back with some other playful banter, but you can't guarantee how those things are going to come across, right? So it'd probably be safer for me to not do that until I know people better, especially since I do not like being associated with being like an asshole. which has happened to me before. It's not a good feeling, especially when you know for a fact that you're not like intending to be an asshole, that it comes across that way. But just something that I've gotta think about moving forward, something that I should be thinking about a bit more consciously. Well, we're almost done with the smaller pink flowers on these leaves anyways. Okay, and then they have two of these other flowers. One next to this little pink thing. And then one like here. Okay. This is the part of Lego where, I mean, it's not my favorite, but there's something nice and calming about it just being a very repetitive activity. We gotta make 17 of these leaves, or sets of leaves with flowers on them. It's not too bad, really. And one of the better parts about it, right, is that even if I do it wrong, nobody's gonna know. Not that it would really matter to me if people are like, oh yeah, that shit sucks because you did it wrong. It's not really like that. It's more just, I don't know. More so that I need to be able to channel the I don't care if it's wrong kind of thing. Which is tough because I'm gonna know that it's wrong. And I'm gonna be like, well now I gotta fix it. Even if it doesn't matter and you can't notice it. Yay, 336 hours. Hi Nixie. Are you hearing my voice? It's, we're not making it 336 hours. We'll be lucky if we make it to 2 hours. But I hope you're doing well. I hope all is good in the hood. I think that's what the kids say anyways. Sorry that I bounced like right at the end of the stream yesterday. 762 hours instead. Oh, well maybe. You give me $1,000 and I will give you I'll give you a 336 hour stream. One minute. Well, apparently it's not gone yet. Nixie, what do you mean bet? That doesn't seem right. You should not be spending your money that way. I don't think it would even be a good 336 hours. I don't think I have 336 hours of good content in me. Why not? Look, I just think you should be more responsible. That's all I'm saying. That $1,000 could be used way better than on me. That's all I'm saying. We gotta put all these on the bottom now. There's a specific way these are pointing. Towards this. I don't think it really matters. And just put them on here in any which way. Surely it'll be fine, right? And if it's not, then who cares? Hydrate? I got you. I hydrated. Unfortunately, I don't think a single hydrate is really going to get me there. I might just be dying. To be honest with you, it might be over for me. So many people getting sick. Yeah, tends to happen in the winter. It's really kind of weird for me. Because I live by myself and I don't have a job. And before that I worked from home. So I like kind of like didn't get sick for several years. It was like 2 years worth of no sickness, which was really nice, but what the hell? Okay, the instructions for how to put these on the trees are not good. The actual fuck, I didn't see you on my feed. Sometimes it just be that way. It's probably because people are watching other streams, so it didn't show up. Because there just wasn't that many people here. Would be my initial guess. Okay. I'm guessing I just like put these onto the little pointy bits here. It's not a big deal, Kimu. I hope the rest of your stream went well. I was kind of talking earlier, you know how you were like, I have to practice being mean. I think I'm gonna work on practicing being nice. Like, cause obviously my humor is a lot of like poking fun at people. But I think that just like makes me an asshole a lot of the time. So I'm gonna have to get some Kumu brand lessons on the niceties, and then you can get some lessons on being an asshole. It'll be perfect. It was good. I'm sore-throated though. Yeah, me too. I get it. Well, not from the same type of sore-throating, but you get the idea. I have some sort of mild knowledge of what you're going through. I'm gonna just assume that you beat Hades and escaped. That would that'd benefit me the most. If that is what happened. I don't know why it would benefit me exactly, but I'm just gonna say it would. Alright, cool. We've made 2 trees now. Isn't that nice? Okay, and then with these other little bits into the extras bag they go. See, one other thing that I think I need to work on is that if I'm gonna do these kind of like cozy streams, I think I need to figure out more things to talk about, because they feel more like instead of like a gameplay stream, it feels more like I could have an actual conversation, but it's still the same if not very many people are here, right? Where I just end up you kind of talk to yourself, but I need more like things to talk about, because obviously I'm not playing a game, so I don't have the same, I can't just like look at the game and be like, oh yeah, this is what's going on. But I suppose I could do that with like the Lego stuff, but into the bowl you go. I did get some real food though, you'll be happy to know. It was not like good real food, but it was technically real food. It is, however, like my third bowl of cereal today. So that's a little not ideal, but you know. I'm happy that Nero is back to streaming. Guy's great. I love that guy. I'm glad that he's feeling better, more so than I'm glad that he's back to streaming. I mean, I am glad that he's back to streaming, but it's really the fact that he was not feeling well for a long time that he's not a huge fan of. It sounded quite tough from what I gleaned out of his Discord posts. And the little bit that he's talked about it in stream. Also, it was nice that he was like, oh yeah, I just like happened to be playing games, and I was like, what the hell? I should just stream. And I was like, yes, stream for me, stream more. So that was good. I love Asian architecture. I just think it looks nice. And also when it comes to like specifically Lego stuff, there's always been like they call them mocks, but it's basically just like a custom build of some Lego set that somebody else made. And I was kind of wanted to do one of those of Ashina Castle from Sekiro. I think it would look really nice. Here's this one, by the way. Here's what we just built. Looks kind of cool. You got this? Thank you, Fickle Snowflake. I appreciate that. You're maybe the GOAT, I think, is the kids would say. Sekiro Castle would go hard. I think so too, but I think it would also be like kind of tough. If you remind me, after I finish building this, I can open it up. Well, maybe not the game probably, but I should be able to find like a screenshot of the spot that I'm thinking of pretty easily, and I can show you that. Nah, I just have Riz. All right, fair enough. I can respect that. But there's like one specific like view that that I want to do for a Lego set, and it's like this spot in the game where you're walking up to Ashina Castle, and it's like this giant staircase leading up to the front door that you can't go in, so you have to like go off to the buildings on the side. And I just think it looks really good. It looks really cool. So that's like the part that I would want to do. Excuse me. It makes 7 of these. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The hell? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should be a 7th one in here, isn't there? Oh yeah, there it is. 7. I need 7 of these. The leaves, and then 7 of these flat round ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But yeah, that spot in Sekiro where that happens, it was it's like the spot that I always remember when I go back to play the game or think about the game. I'm like, oh yeah, that's the spot. And then at the top of that castle, when you actually like finally get up there and go in, that's where like the make or break boss is for people. Either you're gonna finish the game, stick with it and finish the game, or what the hell? Or you're just like, nah, this game isn't for me. And he's like the make or break moment, because he's where you actually have to, like, quote, get good or whatever. That's Genichiro, by the way. I love Genichiro. Actually, I don't. He's like kind of a little bit of a little bitch, but I think he's neat. He's got a cool fight. He also serves as like a really good enemy that you can see how far you've come against. Here's some spoilers for the end of the game. Much later in the game, you fight him again as like a precursor to another boss, but like his stats haven't changed a whole lot, so you get to see like really how much better at the game you've gotten, and it feels really good, especially if you struggled against him earlier in the game. Then you go in there and you fight him at that point, and you just like roll through him like he's nothing. You're like, oh yeah, I'm way better now. When I came to you, I was the apprentice, but now I am the master, or whatever. Star Wars quote or something. I think Sekiro is a bit of an underrated game. I guess I don't know if I can call it underrated when it won Game of the Year that year, and basically everybody that's played it has been like, yeah, that game fucking slaps, but I still think it's somehow underrated. I don't know. It's not like, it doesn't feel like it's got the same word of mouth staying power as like Dark Souls does. I mean, granted, Dark Souls kinda, it was like the catalyst for Soulsborne's, right? For Soulsborne's getting big anyways, right? And so it's just, I guess I kinda get it, but how many of these go on here? I guess 4. And then the other one, oh. The other one's just like go on top here, I guess. Hello, Leonard. Hi. I hope you're doing well, my sweet little girl. And then I need to take these 3 remaining leaves and 1 of this thing, and we actually leaf. Let's kind of try and spread these out a little bit, and then we put this on here, and then we put that on the top of here, and wouldn't you know it, we've got ourselves a pine tree. They said it couldn't be done. And I think this is the last like plant that we built. So we need this, and we need this, and we need this, and we need this. We need 2 more of these. This looks kind of weird. And then a flat piece on top. Okay. I need one of these and then a little pointy cone thing on top of it. Need little ball joint things. I think they're cool. I'll say it. I'm not scared. I'm not scared what the people say. I think they look cool, and I'm tired of pretending they don't. Is this supposed to be... No, this is how this one's supposed to be. And this one goes on here. Just kind of fill it up with these. And hydrate. Thank you, Nixie. I need a leaf from here. And then one more set. And one more leaf. Okay. And now is the cool part, and we just snap it into one of these, and we can just woo, whichever direction we want it to go. Then we make another one. Except this one has 3 bamboo sections. I don't know if it's actually bamboo, but it gives me bamboo vibes. What the hell? And bamboo reminds me of pandas, and pandas remind me of natural selection. I don't know, I'm not much of a panda enjoyer. Like, I mean, I think they're cute and all, but they're just like... They feel like an animal that was maybe supposed to go extinct a while ago. And they just haven't, because humans are like, these are cute. We should keep these around. Which I don't know how I feel about that. On one hand, I'm like, yeah, we should preserve animals. On the other hand, I'm like, fuck these pandas. That make me toxic? Be honest with me. Am I like a toxic shithead for saying that maybe pandas have outlived their expected life cycle? Yeah? Okay, fair enough. I might be the worst. Okay, we're on the last little piece here. Guys, it's gonna be a short stream after all. I'm sorry, Nixie, it's not gonna live up to the 336 hours that you were hoping for. I don't know how to break it to you. We're just not gonna get there. And for that, I am sorry. No, I know. You should have had it so I wasn't sick. Then maybe things could have been different. Oh, there is 4 of them in here. This is not the last one. I know there's 4 slots, but for some reason I thought that there was only going to be 3. So this one's got 2 bits, and then the ball joint. Black stick again. And then green. green. And wouldn't you know it, a green leaf. And this one also just goes in here. Sorry, hopefully that didn't blow your ears out. It's very possible. Oh, we do have one more tree. Okay. We don't have very many pieces left, so this has to be the last tree one way or another. We've gone through all the bags. Oh, look at this. It's just like a stick. We need one of these and two of these. This. Wait a minute. It's gonna be like this. It needs to. How is this? This one is going this way, and then this one is going up this way. I don't think these positionings like really matter, you know, roughly at all. But we're doing it the way the book says anyways. This. No, this is supposed to be facing the other direction, right? Yeah. And put this on here. And then we make another one. We put that on here. Right? Yeah. Surely. Nope. What? Is this supposed to fit on there? Oh. Oh. These don't fit on here. What do you mean it's supposed to go here? I'm confusion. It can't go there. I didn't put these together wrong. Did I miss a step? No. Oh, just the perspective is a bit off. So this goes onto here, and then this one goes onto this one. I see. So I thought that it was going on the leaf, but it's actually going on this other tree. And on this, there's a leaf. Then we take these. The center bit here into the center bit here. And then they're kind of just like haphazardly, it feels like, throwing them wherever and not really telling me where they want them to go. It's like they want me to like think for myself, and I simply put, I think that's a little messed up. Because under no circumstances do I want to do that. Not really a think for myself kind of person. Okay, can you go in here? Yeah, there we go. Son of a... There we go. Okay, and that's the last tree. Put this in the extras bag. So now, the last part is, oops, sorry, I've hit my microphone, is that we can kind of put these into this main build wherever we want. Because all of these little slots that they go in, they're just like interchangeable from. So it was originally having us put the like I think the pine tree is like here. I'm gonna put this bonsai tree like here. Where do I want this? This you can just kind of go like here, maybe. I don't know, where do we want these pieces? Does it really matter? This one's my favorite, I think. Can this fit here? It can. And this one like here? Look at that! Wow. We've done it, guys. Look, we've finished it. It's very cool. I'll be right back. I need to pee so bad. Alright, well there we go. Kumu, are you still here? If you're still here, I'll show you the Ashina Castle part that I was looking at. Otherwise, I'll just send it to you after stream. But I think we're kind of done. I didn't have any other plans. So is there any places in particular that you guys would like to raid out to? We've got Nero playing Metroid Prime 2, or we've got Creed playing Expedition 33. I think we're gonna go to Nero, just because I'm excited that he's back, basically, and Creed's stream is gonna have spoilers in it. But yeah, that's it for me. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time. Thanks for hanging out with me. I very much appreciate it, and I love you all, and I'll be back at some point. There's another hydrate for the road for Nixie. Yeah. Bye-bye, everyone.